Dobre utro, mi young drugs. Hi, I'm Convention and welcome back. It's not even Dobre utro. I thought about it and I'm just gonna continue. It's Dobre den mi young drugs, but whatever. I'm I'm Convention. This is my YouTube channel, and I'm gonna try to make this a 10-minute video where we do a little diving into. If you've never seen the Eartha Kitt Compromise Interview, go watch it. Like take a moment, go watch it because it is how it's the reason why a lot of us are single out here. And someone who's weak minded might take her words as being arrogant, but when you really think about it, it's not. It's you ask her about somebody else's feelings and emotions, and pretty much that's a lot of us right now. This is why we're single, because can anyone live with us or can anybody love us? That's not for us to decide. You ever realize that? That's not up for us to decide. That's for someone who decides to live with me or to love me. That's up to them to decide whether living with me is livable or loving me is worth it. Like there's this weird like self-worth we place on others for some apparent reason, and that's why I think Eartha Kitt actually laughed at that question. Like, would you compromise if a man came into your life? Like, you're supposed to love me or want to live with me no matter what. You're supposed to know who I am at this point. If you wanted to, and I understand, if you wanted to live with me, 9 times out of 10, you would know who I am and you would know how I live. So why would I compromise on that? Why would I give up my freedom to be who I am in my space because you want to come and live with me or you want me to come and live with you? At no given point should either one of us have to compromise on who we are. But that entails that we truly get to know each other and we truly respect each other's spaces. And that's what a lot of people are not willing to do, and that's why a lot of people, i.e., me, are single. Because I can't make you love me. Like, I can do things, and that could make you love me more, but if you can't love me for me, then I can't make you love me, and I can't change who I am to make you more comfortable in my space. And I'm not finna change who I am just to exist in your space if we are in a relationship. Now, this is different when you're like roommates and shit like that. That's a whole another thing. But yeah, for the most part, even in friendships, cut friendships off because, bruh, is it hard to be friends with me? I don't know. That's someone who wants to be friends with me to decide. I cannot decide if they want to be friends with me. I can't decide if they want to hang or be around me. That's for them. I can't make anyone want to hang with me. I can't make anyone want to be around me. I can't make anyone respond to my texts or calls. They have to want to do those things themselves. And and everybody has to accept that. But also, y'all need to start acting right. Like, but one of the most important things, because I was about to go on a tangent before I go on this tangent, one of the most important things Eartha Kitt said is, I fell in love with myself. Now I'm just looking for someone to enjoy that with. And what she means is love yourself first and put yourself foremost. And and it's easier to love and do for others. I can't love and do for you if I don't love and do for myself first. So I'm one of those people. I done fell in love with myself. I love myself. At times I have self doubt like any other person, but for the most part, I fell in love with myself. I love who I am. And and when you actually love yourself and you look for other people to love you the way you love yourself, or you come to realize a lot of people don't love themselves and don't know how to love themselves. Thus, they act out and do things they would never want you to do to them, but they think it's okay to do to you. Which I guess this all goes in because the questioning, and the more you look into it, you see, damn well. If you truly love yourself, you won't put up with bullshit. And when you won't put up with people's bullshit, you might just end up alone. And I guess what we can take from this is more people need to start being themselves. The more we be ourselves and love ourselves for who we are, the more easy it will be to love others and be around others for long and find a companion to last a lifetime to be around. Because if you love yourself and they love themselves, you won't look for that outside approval or affection that much. You'll just be like, well, we love each other. Well, I love myself. They love themselves. And I wanted to be with this person. So now I love them and myself. And they wanted to be with me. So they love themselves and me. And I think what society has taught us is no matter what, you're supposed to love others than you love yourself. When it's not true, you're supposed to love yourself first, then others. Because when you love yourself first and foremost, it makes it way easier to do stuff for others without looking for something in return. Because I do stuff for a lot of people and I don't really look for anything in return. I think it's a nice gesture, but when you truly love yourself, you do things like, oh, cool. Well, you need help with that? You need me to do this? Cool. It's no problem. No time out of my day. I'm not doing too much. And it's that simple. But when you don't love yourself, you think, oh, why is this person adding more weight to me? Why is this person choosing me to call? Why does this person must think I'm a do-boy or something? Or I'm a motherfucking just slave for them. No, that's not what that means. When you love yourself and somebody asks you to do something. Also, when you love yourself, you say no to a lot of stuff you don't want to do. And that's another thing. A lot of people say yes to stuff they don't want to do because in some way you don't really love yourself and you need others' approval to feel love. So I don't know. This has gotten to no point. It's literally love yourself and be alone and hopefully somebody come around, or compromise and kind of be miserable. And deal with people who don't fucking love themselves. I don't know. But peace, love, positivity, and pork up and now, people.